We are Social Blade.
I remember last fall that Kevin Rose was talking, I believe it may have been Town Hall with Jay Adelson, and they were, answering some community questions. And I believe the conversation of a possible Digg iPhone app was discussed then. And actually yesterday, it just went live. I know a lot of you guys who have iPhones are probably already using it. What else is there to really say about it? Well, I've been using it pretty much all day. I've done roughly I don't know, maybe 60, 70% of my Digg activity, which is a lot compared to the average Digg user. And I gotta say, I'm really loving the app so far. There's a lot to like about it. There's certain things about it which you kind of ask, well, why didn't they develop this feature into that, or why didn't they expand on this concept? Digg basically just wanted to release something that's simple, intuitive, that's fast, lightweight, that really enmeshes kind of what the Digg experience is about, which is the content. Anyone who's used the app for any reasonable time will tell you that it's very content-centric. As you can see here, here's like a little top list of kind of the top pieces of the day, and it's pretty cool. I mean, you can browse really quickly through stories on the front page, through the top upcoming stories, through specific categories, and you can even drill down and check out data such as the Digg count, who submitted it, and all the good stats and stuff like comments. And so that said, it has some great features, but at the same time, it's kind of lacking in some key things that I thought would be a part of the app itself, which would be, one, some sort of submission portion of the app. I mean, not being able to submit content from the app. I mean, I guess it makes sense, but the truth is, that was one feature that I was actually hoping for. That when I thought of a Digg iPhone app, I thought of a way to jump from a link I found on Tweety to submitting it right to Digg, just right then and there via my iPhone. And sadly, that's not the case. That you'll actually have to go on Digg.com proper, even on a mobile browser, log in and submit the old-fashioned way. So no streamlined, no mobile app submission process just yet. And also, you can't comment. I think commenting
Really?
is half the fun. Yeah, you can't comment from the
You
app.
can read them, but you can't leave
You can
them?
read them.
That's
You
weird.
can read them, you can dig them, but you can't actually add your comments. And also, another interesting thing, you can actually click on user profile names, so you can't browse things like profiles, and the preference and settings list isn't all that in-depth. So in that sense, I mean, there's really not much of a sync from, let's say, for instance, you have the image category disabled. So even if you use the Digg iPhone app through your account, you're still going to get all the images, because it doesn't really sync well with what kind of personal categories and content type preferences that you can adjust on Digg proper. And
That's unfortunate.
yeah, it's too bad, but nonetheless, I know a lot of people are really digging the app. I'm personally digging it. I think it's really a great step forward for them in terms of really boosting the amount of mobile activity being implemented by Digg users. Because for anyone who was used to the mobile version of Digg, m.digg.com, I mean, it was just horrendous. It looked crappy, super bloated, even for a mobile optimized site, which is not very good. I personally use the regular Digg site on my iPhone instead of m.digg.com because, the mobile version of Digg just brought a lot of weak sauce. It just wasn't all that great. But
Yeah,
the iPhone app really fixes a lot of those problems, but it's at the same time it's refreshing. I mean, if you've used Digg.com for any amount of extended time, or if you're on it every day and you get the app, it's going to feel really refreshing. It's a nice format. It's intuitive. It's simple, fast, and it's good. Like it.
So basically, it's more user friendly, but is it friendly for the user to be able to engage with other people? Because
Well,
you're saying
I
they
guess
can't
it
even
depends on
comment.
what you mean by engage. I mean, you can dig, you can vary, you can't make comments, but you can vote up comments. I mean, other than submitting and actually commenting, I mean, you can pretty much do anything on the mobile app that you can do on the regular site. So in that sense, it's pretty in depth.
So ergo, we'll be forced to see the picture of the dog riding the other dog called Let's Ride.
I won't be forced to see it because I don't have an iPhone and they don't have the Android app ready yet.
Dang it.
Hey, but the Android version, it's more than just in the works. Digg's Matt Van Horn, who is their business developer, he's currently using the Android version of the iPhone official, not the iPhone, but the Digg official application for Android. So that should be coming fairly soon.
Oh.
I don't
I'm hoping what they'll do then is take some of the feedback they've received from the iPhone one, and when they release the Android one, maybe it'll have some of these features in it. That would be nice.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, obviously the Android version, because it's already being used by certain people at Digg, that it's probably not very different from what we're already seeing on the iPhone. In fact, it's probably more of a port than anything else. And I sincerely doubt that the Android users are going to get anything above and beyond what we're already seeing in the mobile app. Though, who knows? I mean, they may update it, they may expand certain features, and that's the beauty of the iPhone or just any mobile device as a platform, is, the applications by their nature are lightweight. They can be data and API intensive, but at the same time, run pretty smoothly on a mobile device, and just gives you a much better experience than the mobile site itself. So,
Sure.
something to look forward to, Ergo, when the Android version comes out.
Well, there is, absolutely. There is there's another app, both web-based as well as non-web-based, as well as iPhone-based, that is on the verge of coming out as well, from what I've heard. Victor, do you know anything about Trackly by Jerry Jamestone?
I've heard about it, and what I know about it is that for people who are familiar with Digg user utilities such as Brainovate's Big Board, that Trackly, I have the iPhone application, and basically it lets me monitor my submissions, and it's really great because it doesn't just give you the Digg data, it gives you Twitter data, it gives you Facebook data, but that's all I know of it, is kind of really the iPhone experience. But what's up with Trackly?
Oh, that's exactly it. It helps you track pretty much everything. If you can, those who use Big Board, it's very, very similar, very appealing. Scott has put together an amazing app. Jerry has both an iPhone app as well as a web-based version that will be coming out soon.
Oh.
I did get a sneak peek of it, and
Nice.
it is exceptionally nice. Being able to track, being able to look at a story and see how many tweets it's had, how many Facebook shares it's had, is fun and amazing to me. It's especially considering the new Digg is supposed to be more social network integrated.
I have the same question for this app. Where's the Android version? Come on, guys.
Well, see, I'm telling you, you and me, Jason, we need to just start our own Android app company and blow everybody else away. I'm sorry, that's all there's to it.
Invading the internet, covering Web 2.0, coast to coast, worldwide, and everywhere in between. This is where you put the social in social media. We are Social Blade.